We are live. Hello, everybody. And welcome to our treasure home. So, we got Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. And Colby and Des and Jean Captain Stitches is in the house. How y'all doing this morning? Hi, Mona. How you doing? So, today, we're getting rain. I was hoping for snow so much. But on the back end, we might get some flurries. Yeah, I'm good with that. It's just an inch. That first snowfall is the best. Because then after that, you can make snow ice cream.
Snow ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mona said hello.
Hi.
See?
Hi, Mona. Hi, Jean.
See, there's Jean and Des and Charlotte and Colby. And so there's a few things we're going to talk about today. I'm not going to do any cooking today. Just a bunch of stuff going on, trying to get stuff done. I'm looking at those Cyber Monday deals. So tomorrow I will be having my Cyber Monday live at 3 o'clock. I still have some stuff left over and everything, and we'll get some deals going. What you need? A spoon? What did you make yourself?
Rice.
She made herself some rice. We just had a cinnamon roll, but get up. Kids get hungry. They're hungry all the time. So I got another one of my shirts that I got. He's small popcorn. So that's mine is Team Jesus. So it's Sunday. And these, oh my goodness, it doesn't matter which one it is, if it's this one or whatever you want on your shirt. These things keep you warm. So yeah, Des, Jean, she stays cold too. I'm telling you, oh my goodness, these type of shirts, they really keep me warm. It sounds like I'll be warm and then I get hot, and I'm like, then I get cold and I put my sweater on and I get hot again. So it's like, oh, it's all right. The body regulates somehow or another and everything. I don't know if the weather thing is working today. I was looking at Nightbot just a few minutes ago. Everything was still there. So who knows? But today, I'm going to give y'all some little hints and clues and tips and stuff. I use instant coffee. I was just up in that deal. Because what I need to get is over here. It's over there. I move it from one place to other. So I use instant coffee instead of the coffee pot. But I have coffee downstairs I can use and need to use that up. But anyway, since I don't really drink a full pot of coffee anymore, we're doing good. Hi, Rachel. Hi, back to good. Hi, your Patty. So, instant coffee has a taste all of its own, besides and different than the coffee pot. So I've tried different things. I've done cinnamon, cardamom. I've done pumpkin spice. And the other day we were out of chocolate syrup. So Anastasia likes her coffee with chocolate in it. So they make like a cold coffee with chocolate. So we have cocoa powder. So I took a teaspoon, put it in there, stir it up. I'm like, I want to try that. So that's what I do with my instant coffee. I put a teaspoon of cocoa powder, and you got chocolate coffee. It's so good. And I use stevia, so it's not a lot of sugar or anything. And I was like, okay, this really makes it taste a whole lot better. Then you can add your spices like nutmeg or cinnamon or your pumpkin spice. I mean, a cardamom. Cardamom is good for your heart too. So I've been using that. Oh, that tastes so good. Almost like a hot chocolate, but with coffee instead. Hi, Maritza. How you doing? Hola, ¿cómo está? That's all I know. Muy bien and Donata and gracias and all those little words. I don't know, gets me in trouble. I start speaking Spanish. That's like with any language. We learn those little words growing up and everything because it was a polite thing to do. But then when you get around people who speak that language, that's their language, yeah, no, it's hard. So that's what I do with my coffee. And I'm going to try and see something because I just noticed it. Because I typed that in and I don't know why. I'll do it a different way. Maybe there's no space. And type on more stuffy. Well, that didn't work. Hi, Stay-Face. We all know Nightbot has a mind of its own. So, because I went there and looked at the links were still there. Everything. Who knows? So, hey, Jamie. How you doing? So, we were talking about the coffee and everything, and the title I had put on there, how the time flies. Okay, so time flies. Yeah, because before we knew it, school started. It was Thanksgiving, and before we know it, Thanksgiving's over, and we have less than 30 days, a month till Christmas, and before you know it, that's gonna be over with, and you have the first of the year that starts all over again. So how time flies. That's like I'm like kind of like still stuck at the beginning of the month on her birthday and everything, and it's like Thanksgiving was there, and I'm like, where did the time go? But if you notice, if you stop and think about what you do during the day, when you get up, from the time you get up and the time you go to bed, there are times, yes, we have alarms because of certain things. The times we're supposed to be in school, class connect, things we're supposed to do. But if you're not really paying attention to the time, it goes by fast. It's like, before you know it, it's like, oh, nighttime comes around and it's like, because I have to go back and look at my, yep, Nightbot is sleeping. I don't know what's going on with that thing. So, I look and it's like, it's time for this channel. I have to go back to my own community tab to see who's live because I'm like, wait a minute, I done missed somebody. Who did I miss? Because I sit down at times at nighttime just to sit and relax. Because it's been a long day with school and doing the school stuff and everything. And I'll sit there and I'll put my emergency DVD on and I'll sit there and eat my dinner. And then it's like my alarm for 7 o'clock goes off because I know there's channels. I'm like, wait a minute, I done missed somebody. I need to go back and see who was live to catch the replay. And then sometimes we don't get the notifications even though we click the button. And I'm like, what in the world is your deal, YouTube? So that was like today. I was like, wait a minute. Somebody messaged me and told me they were going to be live with the Christmas. I was like, oh, it was Joy, Smoky Mountain Blast, turned down. We're going to look at the Christmas trees and everything. I said, I don't know, what did I miss that? Well, it's just getting busy. So then we wonder how time flies. Because of doing things, life, our day-to-day stuff that we need to do. I don't know. I was looking at it. I don't know what's going on with it. Well, let's see here. I don't know how I got to with the studio and everything with my phone because I've tried before and that doesn't get me where I need to get to. And everybody that's commented on videos and I've commented to their videos, I will get back to y'all's comments this week. I'm just like, okay. But see, that's not what I want. I'll have to go in there and look at it afterwards. I should have done that before now. I didn't think about it. But usually if you type home and stuff, it drop your link. And I don't know why I started dropping links and stuff. So, came back to, caught up on videos and doing videos. I've got some more to do. I'll be loading up Christmas stuff and everything. And the cookie collab with CNC Farm. There were some other collabs I was supposed to be in, and then I forgot about those. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I missed Aerial Vikings. And I was like, I emailed her. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Time just went by. I was like, Anastasia and them got sick. And then that was her birthday. And then they had off for the whole week and they were doing things. And I'm like, where did the time go? And then I lost track of time of the when we were supposed to have the video done. So I was, because I saw people Christmas is coming soon. They're in the semifinal drawing, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I emailed her and I apologized. I was like, I am so sorry. I lost track of everything, and I write it down and I put the book to the side, and and then you keep on going. So that's part of how time flies. The other part of it was, y'all see Anastasia's sticker. We've been doing YouTube for 5 years this month. So when Christmas break comes around, I will do a 5-year celebration. So I haven't worked out everything yet, but we'll do a 5-year celebration as far as the channel being up and going. My first video was the cinnamon roll cake. And that was a 3-part because at the phone I had at the time, I didn't have any programs or didn't know about UCut or anything or how to connect all the videos. So I did it in 3 separate videos. I've tried to go back and connect those videos, but because of how they were downloaded and whatever, it won't let me do it. So that was my very first video was the cinnamon roll cake. And I went back to look on a second. I want to make sure I'm going to say 5 years. I know it is, but sometimes on those videos, it doesn't say the date. It just says how many years. So I was like, went back to my playlist. I was looking. It's like, okay. So that one's it's not on the dairy free playlist. It is under, actually it is. Oh, duh. On the dairy-free living and cooking. I take that back. The next one was the cinnamon roll. Well, the cinnamon roll cake is there too. But the first one is the honey bread rolls. So the honey bread rolls and the cinnamon roll cake. And then the egg noodle lasagna, that'll come up. And next month is 5 years. But yes, we have been doing the channel for 5 years. So she had just turned 5 when we started. And it's like, I'm glad I've done it. I'm still excited of stuff going on and what we're doing. But it's like it was a good way to keep like a time frame or memory frame of Anastasia growing up in those 5 years and everything. And I have I have my videos saved. I know people don't save them, but I do just because, it's Anastasia. And I'm going to save the memories and pictures. Oh, goodness gracious. We got so many pictures of her and everything. So, then we made I made cinnamon rolls last Wednesday. My son cooked 2 chickens. And then we had the green bean casserole and sweet potato casserole. And then her and her dad made the no-bake pumpkin pie. So that was our Thanksgiving. And, of course, we had rolls. Actually, they found Hawaiian dinner rolls. I had no milk. And these are this is Aunt Millie's brand. So these had no milk, no dairy in them. And it's like, oh, they were so good. We didn't even heat them up. We just, ain't like that. I have put made a little chicken sandwich and everything. And I thought I had a can of cranberry in there. And I went to look for it. I was disappointed. I couldn't find my cranberries. Like, oh man. And I wanted that cranberry. Hi, Shadow. How you doing? Doing good, doing good. I'm just sitting and talking today. I'm not doing any cooking. I didn't have anything planned, to be honest with you. I've got stuff I gotta get out and thaw. I made turkey meatballs the other day, and when I made the turkey burgers, I did half. I made turkey meatballs, so I'll be doing something with that, and I'll do that next Sunday. I'll do well, we got noodles. Ooh, I'll do a noodle and turkey ball dish. That sounded funny. So the next Sunday I will be cooking and everything, and I'll show you what I'll do with all that and bring that all together, and how I make. It's called a roux, and I'll show you how I make mine. You can make it any kind of way. Sometimes mine turns out, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just like, I'm not good on gravy. It just doesn't work for me. I tried. My mom can make the best gravy out of the grease, and she would just add flour. And I asked her, how do you do it? She showed me how she did it. Nope. Mine never turns. Mine turns out clumpy every single time. So I just make a roux instead. Am I going to show the fabric again? You want me to show the fabric again? All right. Which one? Are you talking about the Christmas, or are you talking about declutter? Hey, Paul, how you doing? Cooking and listening. All right. So other things are a little bit of change. I've added that because I found out some people that have a soy allergy cannot have soy candles. So that's very interesting. And I researched that. That was part of the things I was doing yesterday. Hey, Farm Wife. Oh, Farm Wife, bring the snow to me, please. We want snow. Snow, snow, snow. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Let me get over here and get this. All right, can you pick that panel up for me? All right, so we're more like a sit and show and tell, talk, catch up. Like, I'll cook next Sunday. Can you bring that one to me?
Yeah.
So we went to Hobby Lobby. Bring this note to me. Hey, Jazzy Joyce. Hey, DJ.
Yeah, we went to Hobby Lobby.
Went to Hobby Lobby
on a family day, which we need to do more often.
Yes, we do.
Not go Hobby Lobby. Have more family days.
Have more family days. Now, as I was looking back at videos and everything, and then Yesterday also, so let's talk about being busy. When you're busy, how time flies because you don't pay attention to the time. So yesterday I was in my Bible group, and we were talking. The girl, she's in Poland, as my Eve group leader is in Poland, but she has a dairy allergy that she came up to started. She goes, this all of a sudden, things happen. So I had told her I was writing a cookbook and everything. So she's excited. I've got that started. And so while we were sitting there talking, I was like, I put it off. And then this is my fault. I put off going to Instagram to get my recipes and everything. And yesterday, and just like the Lord just said, it's time. Whatever happened there, it's gone. I've taken care of it. You can start posting. I'm like, when do I have time to post on everything? Because I really don't. Oh, it's fine. We're supposed to rain. And then on the backside, maybe some sun. I was like, it's supposed to be snow all the time up in north, in the north. So I went to Instagram yesterday and I was like, oh my goodness, screenshot and everything because I have a picture with the recipe and everything. So then I can take that screenshot, send it to my email, and then I can upload it onto the cookbook that I'm doing. So that's in a work in progress also. Keep my fingers crossed. I could do it by Christmas, maybe the first of the year. I don't know. We'll see. So,
We have to go on more family days.
more family days?
You wanna know why?
Why?
Because then we can bond more together.
That's right. Take fingers and go like that with your hair. And the front. Make it all fluffy. There you go.
I'm thinking of getting you a Squishmallow next time we go on a family day.
A Squishmallow, and then I will love a Squishmallow. I still like Stuffies too. Hi, Ruby. How you doing? Yeah, I didn't get a notification you were live either, Mom. I had no idea. I was like, YouTube just like, and then like when people post in our community tab, it's 2 days later before I see it. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with their stuff and everything. I had no idea Mona was live either. I was just like, oh my goodness. So back to I went to Instagram and I went back and I was looking at it. It's been 3 years since I went out to a store or anything besides going to the hospital and the doctor and surgery. So I was like, yeah, I knew it was that long. So, but I went back and looked. So the 10th I went to the hospital. No one got it? Oh my goodness.
This is my
That's crazy. Ooh, Jean, she got a buck for the crochet knotted stuffies. Ooh, that's gonna look good. So
this is my dog.
the 10th, I didn't tell anybody about it till afterwards because it's one of those things I know people be praying for me. I didn't have to go under anything. And it was just they numbed right here locally and they insert the loop recorder. And so I've got that sucker. It's right here. It's about that long, about the width of your pinky, and about the length of your pinky. So hopefully they didn't see anything the first 3 days, even though I had those spells. But the doctor said just give it some time, and I'll call back that Friday. A week later. Watch out. No, ma'am.
Okay, guys, you can't get on this.
You had my mouse on top of the earring. That wasn't good.
Oops.
All right. So.
This is my dog. His name's Oz.
His name was Oz?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does he have?
A bone.
He has a bone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what kind of bone?
Just a bone.
What kind of bone?
A dog bone.
A dog bone, but what's it made out of?
Resin.
Who made that bone?
Mom.
Show them again.
Mom made this for Oz.
Why don't you go get the other ones and show them all the colors?
Yeah. And flavors too.
There goes the can. Oh, this thing falls so many times. Oh my goodness. So, well, after we went to the hospital, we came home, got Anastasia, her mom, and everything, and they said, "Well, where do you want to go?" I said, "We went to Joann's because Anastasia she loves the commercial about the yarn wall." So let's see here. Let me see if I don't know how many pictures I've taken of that. So let's see here. There. Because I'm gonna upload it on the community tab. I want to show y'all.
Oh, look at us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we had the different color flavors. We're gonna start the first one that Mom made. First, Mom made just the normal little dog bone. Then she made this bone. What flavor do you think this bone is? What flavor do you think that this?
You gotta get a time if the chat, but why don't you just go ahead and tell them?
No, I want them to guess. I want them to guess first.
All right, guess enough time to get time for guessing. So
It's hazelnut flavored.
hazelnut flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Put the screen back up. There you go. What other colors do you have?
Next, we have a red bone.
Okay. What's the next one?
This is cherry flavored.
All right. What's the next one?
The next one is green apple.
Ooh. You have another one?
Mm-hmm. Last one.
Last one.
This is a mystery flavored one, so Oz doesn't know what he's gonna get.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
His favorites are the mystery flavors, and yes, my dog does like it. His favorite one is the hazelnut flavor.
It is? Okay. All right, here, take Oz. Go that way. She's just like, she just takes over. So, let's see here. I can get this. We're at the yarn wall at Joann's. So we took a selfie because I was like, that was her thing. She wanted me to get there, and we've been there before, but it's been a while since I've been there. So she wanted to take me to the yarn wall. So then I had won a $10 gift card from Mama's channel. Oh my goodness, I think this was back in the summertime. So I used that, and then my son and daughter-in-law helped me with the others. But I'm going to show y'all what I got because I didn't realize this was a panel until they went to take it off the bolt. But yeah.
I think that was the last of.
Yes, this was the last one. It is The Grinch Stole Christmas.
This was the last one they had on the thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the girl cutting it was like, this is the last one.
Because I told
And
her.
I was like, lucky us. We got the last one. Lucky us.
Yeah, because I told her, I said, I'll take whatever's left on the bolt. And what? Yes. Oh. So she goes, oh, it's a panel. I said, oh, I'll take it. because it was the last one on the bolt. And so I was like, because we love the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yep.
That's one of our favorites. So I got that, and I had saw this, and I figured, well, I will take this and use this as the back side of that panel, and then what's left over, I can make something else. Because that's a two-bill for the other part of the Grinch Stole Christmas. So I was like, yes, indeed. And then we got snowman. So here's a snowman. And there is a pin in there. I realized that's when she pinned the paper. So she pinned it to that. So this is a snowman. And I was thinking of putting on the back of this panel. And I've been looking at this panel for a long time. Because this was one thing I wanted to do.
That's also a panel.
Yep. It's the manger scene. So I was like,
it's huge.
Yes, it is huge. Because that can go on my wall and keep me warm down here. This place has no insulation whatsoever. We can open up our cabinets and our cups and bowls and everything is cold. So I was like, I brought the microwave back up here because now I can heat up my coffee cup and it'd be warm. And then they had this reduced because it's the fall. Stand up.
Upside down. That's upside down.
It's upside down.
It's upside down.
And then this is the farm and the trucks and everything.
Even I got a thing from Hobby Lobby, and even Mom got a thing from Hobby Lobby.
She did? What did y'all get?
I got buttons. They're little crown buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not expecting Mom to actually get this, but I asked which button Mom would like, because there was a giant thing of buttons. And Mom and Grandma pointed this out, and Mom actually brought it. This is Mom's button.
Is that Anthemus in it? Well, not real Anthemus, but the buttons were 99 cents and $1.99. So they were on sale too.
They were $1. They were both $1.99. But we had to ask for help because they say $3.99 on both of the packages. So we had to ask somebody how much they cost, and she said $1.99. And I was like, oh, $2.
Yeah, so I was trying to thought. So that's what we did, and then we went a bunch of places and everything. I looked at different stuff, and I was like,
oh, there was another thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was another thing. It was on a wall, and it said, and everything in those selections were $2 or $1.99. We call it $2. And I was like, wait, are these all $2? They're all $2. So I got a tape measure and some fingernail files. So I got some fingernail files and a tape measure.
A fingernail file has the measuring. Once I had the measuring on it, it's like 6 inches, but it has all the measuring stuff on it. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I also got a retractable tape measure that looks like a fox.
Cool. So on the short that I have in the car going down the road, that's us in the car going down the road. I was just like putting it up and everything, but I was out, with the fall leaves and everything. I thought that would be pretty cool. I was trying to get this chair scooted up. And, so I took this cushion off the chair because I thought maybe it was not hurting more than anything, and I went to sit down in the chair and get up, and you can tell that difference between 2 inches of cushion and in the chair. So I get the cushion back in the chair. So this is what we've got. That's on there. And then projects I'm working on. I can't show you one that I'm working on because it's a Christmas gift for Anastasia. But I've been taking fabric that I got scraps from when I was doing the block swap during the summertime, and some flannel because I wanted to see how it worked. And here's this one. I got 2 of those. And then this one, this one has 3 different colors. So you got purple, green, and then burnt orange. I had some Valentine's Day fabric left over, and then flowers, and then this flower. So what I did was practicing my sewing. I made some stuffy blankets because she has, she has stuffies from gigantic to very teeny and very teeny, small to teeny. And then she, in between, I was like, let me make a blanket. Let's see if I can make some stuffy blankets and see how that works. So that's things I've done with those. And then I was like, someone had asked me, how come you're not wearing your new shirts? I'm like, because I don't get them dirty. So, and I'll probably get this wrong, so forgive me. I think it was Charlotte, in the Charlotte Villa, or Patty G. I think it was Charlotte. Sent me the apron. So this is my next, this is a project for this week. I'm going to cut this out and sew this up so that when I wear nice shirts, I can put the apron on and not have to worry about it getting splattered on dirty. But knowing me, some way or another, something will still get on the shirt. It always does. So that's what I've been doing. Been catching up, doing projects around here and everything, and trying, figure out to make panels for this window because it leaks cold air when it's cold outside. So, and then it leaks in the hot, stuffy air when it's hot outside. So, it's like, it ain't for anything with these windows or the doors. And, let's see if I can find it. Oh. Yeah, Patty G sent me the apron. Okay, so it's like, I'm sorry if I cannot remember who sent it to me. So, yeah, I'll be working on that this week too because I need to have it done. And then, as far as the doors and everything, it's to look. Let's see if I can show y'all. All right. And they'll say go to the office. They're supposed to have fixed this 5 years ago, and they didn't. But during the daytime, you can see the lights. That's all the way up the door. That's how much space it is between the door and the frame. And they came in about 3 years ago. We're supposed to go to everybody's door and look at the back and the front. They skipped us. So I guess they looked at the outside and said, oh, that looks good, and didn't come in and look at the inside to see the cracks or anything. Can you do me a favor and go put that back on my table? Thank you. So that's why I'm working on trying to get taller. Huh? Yeah, you grew taller. How did you grow taller?
I put roller skates on.
She put roller skates on. So, I'm excited because I've always wanted to sew, and now that little by little, learning how to do it. Took out my book and then took out all the accessories that came with the sewing machine, and so started looking at those and everything. I was looking to see if I had a walking foot and everything, but I did find out that Brother has an accessory that you can change and put on my sewing machine, so you could quilt. And make the little designs, little quilting designs and everything. So I was like, ooh, I gotta save up for that. I would like to have that. So that's part of the stuff that's been going on. And everything. Just trying to, just getting everything ready for Christmas and the cold weather and all that good stuff. So back to the candles. I was looking at soy and everything, and Kim Burris we've been talking. She says she's got a soy allergy. So I'm like, okay, we've been talking, and it didn't click until yesterday. Like, wait a minute. So I asked her, can people with soy allergies have soy candles? And she says she cannot. Most of the time they cannot because the scent or in the air and everything. I said, well, how about beeswax? She goes, I'm fine with beeswax. So I had some beeswax. I'm going to take these out and show y'all what I got.
I was eating all his bones.
I was trying to make these pink, and they didn't come out pink, but pink enough. So I got some new molds. This is a piggy mold. We got piggy molds, and I made it out of beeswax. So these are, I think those are so cute. And they hold the smell so well. Because I used gingerbread last night for these. And I'll post them up on my Shopify. But I was like, they smell so good. You want to see it?
Oh, that smells good.
So I was like, oh, good. So I'm like, so I can offer if somebody wants soy wax melts or if they want beeswax melts. And that's what I'm going to start doing too. Hey, Gladys, how you doing? So that's new coming to the channel. With my Discord also, Jean and I were talking. She said, you're going to start doing Bible study. I said, that's part of my plan. I just got to figure out a day that I will do it. Now, Monday through Friday, and she has Class Connect from 10 to 12. So that I can have time there to do it. So I'm
10 to 12?
Yeah.
10 to 11.
10 to 11 is math, and 11 to noon is English. So 10 to 12, you're in class. Oh, goodness. So that's coming also. I've got that working out and everything. And did I brought it down. Where's the thing I'm crocheting? Can you bring it to me? So like I say, you're doing 100 million things. It's over there on the bed. 100 million things, and then we wonder why time flies. How time flies. And this is the reason why time flies. Because you're doing 100 things at one time. No. The crochet. The yes, be careful. It's got stuff wrapped up in it. She just yanks it out. So with the sewing, and I'm crocheting, and I've made presents. Christmas. I got Christmas stuff done way earlier, and everything. So, like, try to get back to projects that need to be taken care of, and look at exactly what time I have to do what. You'll be able to use both cards. Oh, cool. And thank y'all for the chat and everything. I'll look up every once in a while to see what y'all. I'm so glad y'all talk to each other. Everything. That is so cool. I love it. Sometimes that's when you only see people is when you're in chat on people's channels, and I don't mind. And I still don't understand what the world is wrong with the stupid Nightbot. Ooh-ah, Eddie. Ooh-ah. Yeah, that's you use your gut to say that. And that's like when you talk German, it's not from up here like we talk, but down, deep in your diaphragm. And that's how guten Tag, because you can they use their stomach muscles to talk. So, and then I've got this going. And this is going to be not a shawl. I want to say a cardigan, but it's Bag a Day. Crystal on Bag a Day, she's doing it. It's like a cocoon type thing. And so I thought, okay, I have enough. Yeah, I thought I had enough of the Caron cake multicolor ones. So I had one, I used one. That's the first colors at the bottom. The next colors was the one from Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, all right. So I went to Michael's on their Black Friday deal. Yeah, not really Black Friday when it's buy two get one free. When you've had that same sale back in October before Halloween, you've had that sale. I'm like, that's not a Thanksgiving sale, a Black Friday sale. So I've got yarn. I've got all the same colors that's in this yarn and like the big things like this. So I was like, I'll just use all that up. So if I use it all up, I can say I need more yarn. I can go buy more yarn. So I was like, looking at some of those Black Friday deals, and I was like, because something's not right with this. Because I was really diligent because I was like, back in September and everything, look at the Labor Day deals. And then I was like, in October, I was like, okay, buy two, get one free. So that's not too bad. I'll wait a little bit more. And they had different sales, 40% off or something or other. I'm like, well, I can use a coupon. I'll view every day 40% off coupon when it's regular price, when it's not on sale. So I'll wait for Black Friday. Black Friday, buy two, get one free on all their yarn. I'm like, Michaels, that is not a Black Friday deal when you've had that deal throughout the whole year. No. So I was like, So I'm like, I'll just sit and I'll use up what I have, which we have a lot and we don't have a lot. So I'll use up what we have, and so I can do more. I love those colors too. But I was actually look because I have red, I have a purple, I have a maroonish purple type color I got last year when it was not Cyber Monday, it was Christmas, after Christmas sale, something other on Joann's. It was a free shipping. And then I got a bunch of colors. Anastasia has the blue, light blue, and the pink, and a couple of other. But there's still stuff upstairs, and she has yarn everywhere because she'll cut off a piece and she'll use one. And she's really smart. She takes it and uses it and makes a collar for her stuffies. The yarn is her collars for her stuffies. And it's like, then she has bells and she puts bells on it and everything. I was like, no, the but's not working. Oh, y'all talking about something else? I thought Eddie was like bot admin. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, I'll have to go back and fix that later. Oh, now he's admin on my StreamYard. He's the guru we go to all the time. All right, what happened? There we go. So there we go. So those are things I've been going on. I've been crocheting. I just sometimes at nighttime I just sit and relax. I'll crochet. If I don't comment on a video or if I'm in your chat, I'm there. I'm just busy doing other things like everybody else. But I will look up and I'll see something. Hey, Peter. And then I'll start chatting away. Don't worry about that. I'll catch everything. I've always been that way. It's always been so funny because people could be saying something and okay, here goes the secret. And I even know that I'm there. And I'll just turn the corner. This is like in school, at home, at work, or anything. And they've been saying something other about me or about somebody else. And I let them finish talking. And then I turn the corner and the look on their face is like, yeah, I heard every single thing you said. So It's always been that way with me. So I think the Lord that's something the Lord has given me that I don't know, sometimes I'm like, why? But it is what it is. But he did it. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Eddie, he'll help you with that, Mona. So I got some more molds because I wanted to add some more stuff I was doing to with my candle wax melt. I working up. I might start doing candle with the wicks and everything, and I've got the labels so that I'll put on there. Not responsible if it causes a fire because I have seen videos, everything. Like if people are not that cognitive to light a candle and then blow it out before they go to bed. But I knew better, so I was going. But I've seen people try to sue companies, the candle companies, because the candle caused the fire. Well, what were you doing with the candle to make it cause the fire? I won't say what I do with the candles. I'll let them. All right, here's the secret. I played with matches. All right. I did growing up. My uncle sit there and taught us how to light a match using our thumb. Those were the thick matches back then. But yeah, we played with matches, and we did something really dangerous in the bedroom one day. Me and a friend, and my mom babysat her daughter, so her name was Cindy. Her and I were in the bedroom, and we closed the bedroom door and everything. And good old not Lysol, but aerosol. You spray the room, not Febreze, but you know what I'm talking about. To make the house smell better, or when you go to the bathroom, you have the can of spray and everything. And I said it's flammable, and we said that's not flammable. It cannot be flammable. So we sit there. I lit the match, and she sprayed, and that thing will whoo. Like we go, oh, I guess it is flammable.
Grandma,
Yes. What do you have to show?
I did that.
Okay, well, come on. So yeah, the this nice little smelly spray stuff in the can is flammable.
Look, this is his little dog bed.
That's Oz's dog bed. Wow. Oh, look at that! That's so cute.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, look.
Oh, look.
I even got his reward from a dog show framed.
And it's framed. You got framed?
It is dog bed.
Wow.
It was called the Who's a Good Boy dog show.
Here comes somebody up on panel.
Who's it gonna be?
No. Eddie can do that all himself.
Ow!
I'm sorry, I didn't even grab you like that, but I was like, if he wants to come up, Lord Devil Dog can come up anytime he wants to. Hi, Emotion. How you doing?
That's not the only thing I made for him.
Hi, Marty. That's not the only thing you made for him? Okay. What else did you make for him?
It's a dog. It's a doghouse.
She made a doghouse. I thought this girl, she has such a creative mind. And then he's in his doghouse.
Look.
And she made a chain. So the little hooks that you have that you can make keychains with and everything, she used that with the thick yarn as his chain for his doghouse.
I don't have an actual chain.
No, we're not going to use an actual chain.
It's not hard to get it on him either. All you have to do is put it on his collar. Well, you just stretch a little bit. Look.
So, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the other molds that I got is donuts. So, we're going to make some, and these are a lot. And then we have, I don't think you have an admin on Nightbot.
Nope, I don't. I looked. But
Yeah,
we can
I
do
know
that
you have.
whenever.
Yeah, Nightbot's been messing up with everybody. So on Nightbot. And then we have hearts. So we're doing hearts because Valentine's comes up for after Christmas. And, before all that, well, I have everything on sale and everything. Thank you so much, Eddie. I appreciate that. So I'll be adding those also. But the donuts, I couldn't find a smaller one of donuts. It came like this. So I'm like, all right, that's a lot of donuts. But that's gonna be fun to do. If he wants to come up, he can come up. Okay? That he's admin on my StreamYard, okay?
Okay.
He can do that if he wants to. Is he? Hey Terry, how you doing? So yeah, that's in a nutshell the last couple of weeks. And like today, just catch everybody up and talk about little things here and there and him and Foss on Hearts on Fire. Yeah. And then the other ones I'll still have. I've got the trees and the snowflakes and the Christmas ones and everything. So I'll be offering if you want soy wax melt or if you want beeswax melt. And yes, they'll be washed in between because I know about cross-contamination. It's bad when it happens because, yeah. We had that Friday night. So, yeah, Friday night. Because Friday they fixed the ham because they cooked the chicken first. And then they, we put that away. The extra one was in the fridge and everything. So they had marinated the ham. But it was like this thick. It wasn't a great big ham. It was like this thick and about that long. And so then they cooked that in the roaster and everything. So Friday night, Anastasia, I've been watching movies with Anastasia. Oh, baby girl, it's okay. It was an accident. But it's funny. It's funny.
It's funny for you.
It's okay, honey. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It just happens. So I went upstairs and watched movies with her and everything. They had made a big bowl of popcorn, and her and her mom. Okay, Joyce, they ate the first bowl, so I had made another bowl of popcorn, and so we were upstairs and everything, and she's eating. I'm like, "Is that your plate there?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "What you eating?" She goes, "A piece of ham." I said, "How'd you pick it up?" She goes, "With my fingers." I said, "Okay, if you picked it up with your fingers, how'd you eat the popcorn?" She goes, "I put my head in a bowl and picked it up with my mouth." I was like, oh, no. And so before that question, there was garlic butter on the popcorn, and I tossed the bowl to spread the butter around and everything. Then I asked that question, and I was like, she goes, oh, Nana, Grandma, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay. I said, just remember, my allergy is just like your allergy. You can't have, and she touches, still now, if somebody they go to a grocery store and somebody has spilled milk on the cart and didn't wipe it down and she touched the cart, she breaks out in hives. That's how bad her dairy allergy is. Mine, if I have residue from meat, ham, beef, whatever, sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it's not. My hands start to itch. So my hands were itching because I had ate popcorn too. She goes, I'm so sorry. I said, don't cry. It was a mistake. It's okay. So we both went and washed our hands and everything. And I said, we'll divide the popcorn bowl. You eat this half, I eat that half. Maybe they get mixed all around. So I just went ahead and But yeah, it was just eat the popcorn. My hands did itch, but the best thing about that, it didn't. My hands swell a little bit, but it didn't have the flare up like I normally would have, which would be the little blisters that pop up. And I can show people my hands. I don't know how well y'all would handle that because it is on the channel how bad my hands had gotten. But yeah, I looked and it was like they're like dry, but none of the, because by now it was a definitely flare up with the alpha-gal. I would have had the blisters and everything else started and everything, but nothing. I was like, ooh, maybe, just maybe, because the research I found is that usually within a couple of years it goes away, or they say a year to 2 years. I'm like, must have been longer than that, and it didn't go away. So I'm like, that's like her dairy allergy. We've been praying and wishing that she can, as she grows out of that. The doctor said that's a possibility, but for hers to be so high on the scale, hers was 11.3, and a normal person is 0.3. So you have 0.3 and there's 11.3, like this high on the scale. She goes, yeah, she might grow out of it, but that'd be maybe when she's an adult, in between time, just, So they researched that, little things that say it may have dairy or have been processed on equipment that has milk, peanuts, and stuff like that. You can introduce that to her to see how she does. If she handles it, then you can start using that stuff. Yeah, me. If it says it has dairy, or if it's been processed on equipment that has had dairy, milk, whatever, forget it. I've tried. I have. It looks so good. And I was like, and I researched it, and I looked at the, online and everything, and it's GMO, it's vegan and everything. This looks good. And believe me, they taste so good. Until it says, this product has been processed in a facility that also processes nuts, sweet, dairy, and soy. Wonderful. So it's like, so I did is just look at the ingredients and see what they have in it. And I was like, I can make that myself. So this is the Mexican style. It has black and white beans, brown rice, quinoa, corn, and red bell pepper. So I can have everything. I can have, my son and them get so funny. They're so funny. Well, we go put peppers and all in, or paprika. Are you okay? Can you handle that? I'm like, you can't have that. I'm like, it's not that I can't have peppers or tomatoes or anything. It's just that too much excess of those nightshades flare up your inflammation, joints. If you have arthritis, osteoporosis, any kind of so fibromyalgia, they say autoimmune disease, those nightshades just flares up that inflammation worse. So it's like, yeah, I know when I had stuff I'm not supposed to have, because now today I can. The other day I couldn't. So, it's the doctor said those muscles will loosen up over time. Just keep doing your exercises. I'm like, so today, let's say I can do it with the right hand and do that. I can do this with the left hand today, but I have to hold it like this for it to move. But that's part of, if I eat peppers or something with tomato base, it's potatoes, peppers, all peppers, eggplant, tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and potatoes. Anyway, the nightshades. So I have them once a week because I know throughout the whole week what's going to happen. So I was like, yeah, it's okay. So, but this X is really good. So I'm like, I guess when it gets down to it and ain't nothing else to eat, you'll eat it, you know. Because we got no. The bummer thing about this is that it's gonna be cold tonight after it rains. I'm like, well, I don't want it cold after it rains, so that makes it everything icy. I want it to be cold before it rains. All right, Mona, we'll see you later. You know, it's got to be cold before it rains, not after it rains. That's what we're doing. So we're not gonna get no. Well, not yet. Yeah, I was always wishing and praying and hoping, and I think there's a song like that. So that's what's been going on. Besides the cooking and the fun stuff and going out and everything, and between the hearting and doing this and doing that, and I told my group leader, sometimes you just gotta get up and do it, no matter what. Whatever you're hurting, you just get up and do it. And the way I was brought up, I saw family, aunts and uncles and grandparents and everything. Like, why don't you sit down and rest? You hurting? Nope. Gotta get up and do it because, they had nobody else to do it for them. Back then, there wasn't really that much. There's now home care where people come in and help and everything. They lived by themselves, or, I did have we called her aunt. She was actually like she was a second cousin. She was my grandmother's first cousin. She made us second cousin removed or something another that like that. Anyway, she was blind, but she knew her house inside and out. And she always cooked for us before me and my sister got to her house. And we always worried that she might catch something on fire. But she never did. She knew how to do it and everything. And she went blind over the years. She wasn't born blind. So she knew what everything looked like and where everything is. And don't move everything because then she'd get confused. But we used to go over there and we used to her name was Evelyn. And she was so funny. And I'll never forget, this was junior and senior year of school because we watched MacGyver and everything. She sit there and watch us and watch it. But she's listening and everything. And we just had the best time with her. And I was like, those good memories are really good to have. But sometimes when you have things in a certain place, don't move them. Because then you don't remember where you put them next. I'm that way. So, yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. Just like that. Yep. That's what it's been like here lately. You got a million things going through your mind. You think of one thing, and then you think of something else, and then you forget the first thing you were thinking. Or if you're from the South, a lot of people did not understand this. Even a lot of Northern people kind of don't understand this. The Southerners, we can start talking about one subject, switch to another subject, and then go back to the first subject we're talking about. And they will say, how do you keep track of that? I'm like, that's just the way we were raised, We talking about candles and something. I would say something to remind myself, say that, say the other thing, go back like I did, and then go back to talking about the candles. I think that's a Southern thing. I don't know. So, yes, that's what we've been doing. So, we've been here an hour and 9 minutes. We've got things to do. I have some videos to make and everything. So next Sunday, I will be cooking. I will be making a turkey meatball noodle dish. So come back and see what that's going to be all about. Are you going to come and say goodbye to everybody? Yeah. She likes crawling underneath the bed. That's okay. That's a good place to have a tent, a fort, your little getaway, your hideaway, and everything. But before I leave, she made that her her secret place. Everybody knows where it's at, though. But she does have a place that she can hide that nobody knows. I don't even know where it's at. So she's good at that. So before we leave, we're going to pray. Okay? Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the friends that have come and joined us today, those who will watch later. We thank you for those who have become like family, and we enjoy each other, Lord, and all that we say and do. I ask you to bless everybody as they go out today and come back. Bless them throughout the whole week. May your face shine upon them and your blessings overflow them. And thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, everybody.
One now and one to eat later.
One now and one to eat later. Oh, tomorrow there might be some resin stuff as I do my Cyber Monday. Stay tuned and see. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you next time on
Our treasure.
Our
home.
Treasure Home. Oh, what?